Welcome back to the Law and Crime Network. As you know, I'm Linda Kenny Bodden, and we have been covering all week, starting this week, starting yesterday, this case in Texas, the Amber Guyger case. But I just want to let you know that we also are live in the Granville Ritchie case. While they're getting this fixed in the courtroom, what's happening is the lights on the overhead, on the, what they call it an Elmo, and the courtroom lights are conflicting. Janine not telling me. That's like, you know, it's always my fear when I get technology in the courtroom. But let's talk about the issues here that we've been grappling with, really, on Law and Crime Network all morning. The issue of murder in this case. Now, murder is defined in Texas as you can be an intentional or knowing act or knowingly causing the death of somebody. And we've had that statute in New Jersey since 1978, if you look back, whereas if you do an act knowingly, you know, you commit an act knowingly, and it causes death, or you know that it could likely cause serious bodily injury or death, that is homicide. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, in Texas they have 4 different types of murder. So the highest being capital murder or murder, and it's all about intent. But then again, then you have manslaughter, and then you have criminally negligent homicide. And to me, I don't know that she falls into intent right now.
But if you don't need intent, if you just need that she has to know that the act she does, which is shooting a gun, if I have a gun here and I shoot it, I close my eyes, I just shoot it, I have to know that it's likely to result in a death of you or seriously bodily injury and causing death. It's not intent to kill, but it's a knowing act that causes a death.
Yes, but again, with her, so that's why they're charging her with murder. But again, with this particular situation, I don't think that it was the right charge.
Well, let's continue to listen in the courtroom. They have their problems fixed. Okay, so what's happening right now is defense attorneys getting ready to cross-examine this witness. What do you expect he will do?
Well, so I think by calling this witness and showing the body cam, the prosecution is trying to show that it was well lit, that it was hard to make the mistake that it wasn't, that it was her apartment. And so I think what the defense has to do is kind of poke holes in that, because they talked about it during opening that other people have parked on the wrong floor, other people have made this mistake. So it is possible to happen. So
you know, I tweeted yesterday a picture of my red rug, which is there at my, and I know a lot of people have seen it, which is there at the entrance to my office and all, right? In this high-rise condominium. You can't help but notice it. It's bright red. I mean, does the defense that she was sexting and texting with her sometimes on and off partner, boyfriend, help her or hurt her in that regard then?
I mean, it helps her in the sense that she could have been distracted, because again, our victim had a bright red rug just like you, and she missed that too. The numbers were on the door and she missed that too. So I think it can help her.
But why? If she creates the issue, and this is what the jury I think is going to grant, if she creates the issue that she can't see because she's distracted, because she, like many people walking down the street who then walk into traffic or fall into a hole, right, are texting. And in this case, it's not just texting, but it's sexting of which she deleted some of the text. Doesn't the jury say, hey, wait, if you create the issue, why should you get the benefit of any legal benefit, really?
Okay, but we're talking about a jury who's sitting there and they're putting themselves in her shoes, and at any given time somebody's been texting when they're not supposed to, and they've made a mistake, they've gone to the wrong car in a parking lot or something along those lines. And again, when they're charging her with murder, even though the statute, as you described it, she falls within it, it's hard when you hear her on the 911 tape saying, I didn't mean to do this, I'm so, like, you know, she's freaking out. It's hard to think that she did anything deliberately and to punish her the same way you would punish someone who deliberately did this.
Well, it's going to be interesting issues the jury's going to grapple with. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with the testimony, hopefully, of this officer and the cross-examination.